Local government's head honcho Benhur Abalos is taking the war on illegal drugs to the workplace and to the private sector by way of a crusade on drug testing as a condition for job hiring or payroll retention. PTV's Patrick De Jesus tells us more on his BIDA program and efforts to weed out narco politicians running for office in the forthcoming Village and Youth Council polls later this year.
So in about 10 days to...
DILG Secretary Benhur Abalos challenged candidates in the upcoming barangay and SK elections to undergo drug tests. The filing of certificates of candidacy will begin in August.
Siguro sa lahat ng tatakbo, no, we are fighting a war that is a global problem. A global problem. Kung gusto niyong tumakbo, malilbihan sa bayan, one of the biggest problem is drugs. Siguro magpa-drug test kayo, pakita niyo handa kayo maglingkod. I'm calling out to all candidates.
Candidates are not necessarily required to have drug test. As the law states, it is unconstitutional according to COMELEC. The PNP said more than 430 barangay officials are being monitored due to alleged illegal drugs link. Some of them are high-value individuals. Many of the officials are in Western Visayas. The public is reminded to be careful in the candidates that they will vote for.
Hopefully, itong mga personalities na to, magdadalawang isip and titigil na, but also hindi po titigil ay talagang they will be subjected for police operations. Iba-iba po yung level of involvement. Pwedeng sila yung pushing mismo or protector o sila na mismo yung mga nag-finance.
The DILG launched today the BIDA Workplace Program with more than 100 private companies. The said partnership aims to implement campaign against illegal drugs in workplaces, including the conduct of random drug tests among employees.
Ito naman ay hindi natin sila pinepersa, hindi natin pinipilit. Pero as part of their corporate social responsibility, hindi ba maganda na magkaroon kang sariling drug policy mo sa kumpanya mo? Kung mangyayari ito, lahat talaga matatakot na dahil trabaho na iyan di ba?
First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos attended the activity and expressed support to the program.
When I was a practicing lawyer in the private sector, it was really sad and scary to see how the drug industry destroyed people's lives. Not only their lives, but the communities. It destroyed the communities where these drug addicts lived, where these cartels set up shop and things like that. The amount of cases that we had to handle was really shocking. The amount of violence associated with drug syndicates was proportionate to the increased crime rates, the fear of the people, the instability of the neighborhood. Hopefully by inviting and involving the private sector, hopefully we'll be able to enlighten the public about the perils brought about by drugs, drug addicts, drug syndicates, and things like that. Early this year, my husband, President Marcos, said there will be no let-up in the government campaign against illegal drugs. No let-up. Let's just follow the law, right?
Meanwhile, the NAPOLCOM is set to release the result of its investigation in the next 2 weeks regarding the alleged cover-up attempt on the 990 kilos of shabu seized last year in Manila, wherein former PNP Drug Enforcement Group member Master Sergeant Rodolfo Mayo Jr. was arrested. Patrick De Jesus for The Nation.